Welcome. I can still laughing. Welcome to the podcast. This is Mr. Ish. We're here at Kips Bay Boys and Girls Club, Kildare Clubhouse. Summer camp is Friday, and it's the last podcast of the day. So I'm winding down. I'm already burnt out, so we don't even know what to talk about. So this podcast right here, we have no sponsorship. We have no idea what we talking. I'm drooling over here. We have no idea what we're talking about. So just introduce yourself. Give me your name and your age.
My name is Amir, and I'm 11 years old.
All right, Amir. Amir, soft-spoken. Next.
My name's Zoe, and I'm 11 years old.
Zoe's first day
My
here.
pronouns are USA.
That's my girl Zoe. It's her first time here. Last but not least.
My name is Maya, and I'm 55 years old.
55.
not.
She's a veteran.
Don't even
here.
lie.
She's 55.
Don't you even.
So that's her. So guys, seriously, we were just yapping a little bit before the podcast started. So we wanted to talk about this new restrictions that we have in front of Kids Bay Boys and Girls Club. Have you guys noticed what's going on outside? Amir, have you noticed what's going on? There's a little red road in front of Kiss Bay. It's not the yellow brick road that we thought about in the how you call it the Wizard of Oz. It's a red lane right in front of the Kiss Bay Boys and Girls Club. How you got here today?
I took a cab.
Oh, you took a cab. You got that money. Okay. I guess whatever. Have you noticed the red lane in front of Kiss Bay?
Yeah.
You know what that's for?
No.
You don't know what it's for? I'm sure that Mia Maya is going to let you know what it's for.
Yeah.
And I'm going to confirm it. What's that red lane in front of a Kiss Bay?
It's a bus lane.
So now officially this block has 2 bus lanes and a bike lane. So I guess we're like Midtown New York. And we had a light because before we didn't even have a light here.
Yep.
So we got all that stuff.
In a small road.
In a small road, probably not necessary.
At all.
So as a driver, as drivers, we're highly upset because parking was atrocious before. Parking was like you need to get here an hour early to think about where you're going to go. I get here 2 hours early, and I still have a problem. So I could imagine, anybody else. We can't find a place to park.
Like today, I parked on the opposite side because today was Friday. And usually in front of the building is Monday and Thursday. So I was thinking I was going to be able to move it today. Nope. I had to
Not that
leave
time.
and park all the way like 2 blocks down.
You know what it
By the
never
library.
was? That serious.
But now it is serious.
Right.
Now it is serious. So, yeah. And, you have, not to, throw you in the bus or anything, but you have an older car. I don't know if you have the same love that I have for mine. I'm not parking my car far away, not in the Bronx. I probably will call out sick before I park it somewhere else. I'm just letting you know the truth. So it's not going to happen. I just know that if it stays in the Bronx and you're parking far away and you can't see it and it's not in a good area, it's probably going to get stolen.
That's what I do. Well, like when I park by my house, I would try to park as close as possible because I live in the ghetto. So.
My car is hard. My car only parks in the street here and in front of my school. And in front of my school, I park right in front of the school. I get there early just to get that spot every day. And over here, I got a little relationship with a couple of people, so I work around that. But I don't park in the street at all. My car is in a parking lot. Both my cars. I'm a little bougie, but I don't like to park them in the street. I don't like to look for parking. I don't like people hitting me or banging into my car. So, but you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna have to get a city bike pass or something soon because this is gonna be out of control.
I'm gonna start taking the train.
I'm gonna start. What I'm gonna start looking for? Another job. That's what I'm gonna look for. I think that's easier for me than to not drive. I wonder if McDonald's is hiring. Maybe they got a bike lane or a bus lane or something. I'm gonna look for a McDonald's that doesn't have a bus lane in front of it, so that I could get that job. That's
The
what.
one with the drive-through, so you can
Yeah.
park right there.
Exactly. You see, that's what I'm looking forward to in life now. I'm looking for places that are convenient for me. I don't care about anything else.
Working at Target.
Yes, the Target. There's one in Throsneck that has the underground parking. That one is nice because you don't have to clean your car from the snow.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the one by the cemetery and all that stuff. That one's a nice one. My son used to work there. I have a Five Guys upstairs too, so I might get fat because I may eat more hamburgers. Plus, there's a Petco. I can always buy food for my dog. So I'm already. There's an Applebee's, so I can have a date night. There's a couple of things I can work out over there. There's a Five Below too, in case I need to get some stuff. Amir's looking at me like I don't know what you're talking about.
His headphones is not even in his head anymore.
Amir's not even blinking, so you know that's a problem.
He's the one who picked this topic.
Yeah, he did. What happened, Amir? You're not concerned that when you come on in September and you come over here and they drop you off that you're not gonna have a place, that you're not gonna have a spot for the people to drop you off. That's not a concern for you, a safety concern. We need to get this out here in the open. We need to get our Congress people on top of these comments. We need to make sure that your voice counts. Your voice should count. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Okay, so let it count.
We want to hear how you feel about it.
We want to hear how you feel about it. It's only going to affect you. What about the icy guy? How's the icy guy going to sell ices in front of a bus lane? People don't think about that. Zoe? You're
Well,
not thinking about that.
it doesn't make sense to have two bus lanes.
All right, who here takes the bus? That's number one.
Well, it depends. It depends.
You take public transportation? Public transportation?
No, not that much.
Okay.
We bougie over here.
Yeah, we bougie. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I could tell you probably the last time I took the train. It was maybe a few years ago, and
I don't take the train at all.
probably going to Yankee Stadium, because I that one I'm like, all right, I live literally 2 stops away from Yankee Stadium, so I was like, let me just take the train. But besides that, I can't remember, and I could definitely tell you I haven't taken the bus in more than 8 years.
I would rather the bus than the train.
Oh, definitely the bus.
When my grandma loves to go to Third Ave, so I used to go with
shopping.
her on the bus, and I didn't mind it. But the train,
But
you got the crackheads, you got
and people
smell, the
don't really
rats.
slip on, they don't, there's not too many people on the buses that just sleep there all day. I always thought the buses were a little safer, but now people are getting stabbed and everything on the bus too, so it's like,
Oh my God! The other day I was on a bus. I was on Webster, and I took the bus to go to Fordham with my cousin, and we're sitting all the way in the front, and some lady comes, and it was like the 2 seats right here, and then there's the 3 seats where like you have to get up if a wheelchair comes. She comes on like the last seat right there, and when she sits, all you smell was like must, and it was like it wasn't even must. It was onions. It was really bad.
She had a salad. She had a salad.
No, yeah, she had a salad on her body.
She had a funk salad.
And so my cousin's talking to me, and I stopped my cousin. I'm like, I can't. And every time it's like every time she would look at us, the smell got stronger.
That's so fire.
Yeah, she was burning up. She was on fire.
So I told my cousin, I was like, no, I can't no more. So as I'm getting up to move, I gagged so bad that I almost threw up.
Now you had to
Like
throw
her
up on
smell was, and she had earplugs in her ear. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing right now?
She don't want to hear nobody telling her something bad. You know what they did too? I don't know if you know what just happened. They allowing now. Before, when you got on the bus, you had to close your carriage. So now they're actually making designated spots on the bus for your stroller, and you could keep it open.
How are they making space for all this? They make
So-
space for 2 bus lanes. They're
so
making
what-
space for strollers. What's
So
next?
what's gonna happen now is you got the wheelchair ones, right? Then there's gonna be another, probably right behind it, a section where you just go up with the stroller, go and lock it in.
Who's making up these rules and
I'm just telling you,
regulations?
this was going on. This was going on.
Oh, you know what Elijah told me too? He said that buses are gonna start having cameras.
They have cameras now.
No, like they're gonna have cameras on them, so like if whoever's double parked,
Oh, you didn't see that? They have it all the time
they do
in Manhattan. The M15
on the buses.
on the bus. So when it's on this lane, if you're there, it takes a picture. It'll move, but they'll send you a ticket.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So my way around it, because I have my van, and it happened to me one time. Well, it really happened to my wife, but I know that it was my car. So now if I'm on the bus lane, like let's say I was parked right here in the front, and I see the bus is getting closer, I'll press the button and I'll open up my hatch so they can't get my license plate.
I want to get. I seen this thing on.
Yeah, it's illegal. Don't even try it.
No,
I
I
know
see
what you're
this
talking
thing
about.
on Instagram or
The
something.
little thing that flips the license plate.
Yeah, no, it's like so you put it on the license plate, and then whenever like you go through a toll or something, you press like a button, and it
It's-
blacks out your
yeah.
whole license plate. I'm really about to get that because these tolls I don't pay for them.
Okay. Well, let me tell you something. That the amount of trouble that you're gonna get into if they catch you with that, if they pull you over, because cops know what it is. So if they behind you and they can see that there's like a little funny reflection on the license plate, they'll pull you over and you're getting some deep stuff. What my friend did, well, now I don't think is a big deal, but what he did is that his license plate, he had a Jersey license plate. Shout out to my friend Bolita. He the Jersey, you know how the ones and the I's look the same because they don't have like a little thing. So he had a personal license plate, and his license plate was like 1I1I1. So it just looks like a whole bunch of sticks. So you don't know if it's the one or if it's the I. So
That's
even
smart.
even when he passed it, they can't tell you if that's a 1 all the way across or I. So there was no way they could give him a ticket.
I'm about to do that.
So what he did is that even though he did that personally, right? He had two cars. These two are I's. These two are
he just mixed it
whatever.
up.
So the other car that he got, which is a Porsche, he did the opposite. He did, one I, one like that. So both of his cars, they had the same plate, but it's two totally different plate. It was the smartest thing I've ever seen in my life. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Honestly, about
And,
to look into that.
And he couldn't get in trouble because they can't.
It's a regular license plate.
It's a license
It's
plate,
just custom.
and it all looks like eyes, or all looks like ones. So I don't think that they'll allow it in New York State. They'll take a picture of your car and finally, eventually get to you. But it was a very smart thing. Yeah. So that's the only way I could beat the. So they have cameras already. So once they have the bus lane, that means that the buses have cameras. And this is a speed zone also over here. You know that.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah. So
I've never got
know,
caught with that
me
one.
either.
I
But
got
this is-
where
this is speed
Lehman
zone.
is, Lehman College.
Mhm.
I was driving past there.
I
Didn't know it was there. I was the park that's right next, like right across the street from it.
Yeah.
So I was driving there. I was going like 30 something,
Ooh.
and all I saw it was nighttime. So it was very noticeable. I seen the flash. I was like, yeah,
Yeah, they got me.
$50 out of my pocket.
I did where Throsneck is at by the St. Raymond's, they have one. So if you're coming off the highway, it's not the camera. But if you're coming from the side route because you're trying to I'm taking the side route, I don't want to go through traffic, that's where the camera's at. So because it's the cemetery, no one drives slow there in the nighttime. They're like trying to pass the cemetery.
It's so creepy.
That light is just bing, catching everybody, ping, catching everybody. It's just like you see a flash all the time. It's like, they're catching everybody because there's dead people around there. Nobody's like waiting and hanging out, and during that there's nobody crossing the street or nothing. So you speed up a little
Nobody
bit,
cares.
and that costs you $50 for not caring every time that you get into that zone. So yeah. Well, and thank you for participating in this podcast because you guys didn't talk much besides Zoe. Amir doesn't.
The whole time he trying to fix his headphones from falling off his head.
Basically. Well, we got a nice picture of you, Amir. That's all we got.
Right.
Well, thank you very much. It's Friday. Go enjoy your weekend. I'm definitely going to enjoy mine. I'm out of this place. Next week is week number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's a payday. We should be nice, too. How many hours you got already?
Like
You didn't check your time?
70.
70? I got 66, not counting today.
But that's because I think I didn't clock out for 2 more breaks.
All right. So if you know that, there's already 3 hours they're going to take out. But I think not counting today, I'm in the 70s myself. It might be a nice one. It might be
And
my
then
own.
I'm about to do the lifeguard thingy
No, you're gonna get paid extra for that?
to do the training.
To do the training only. But you're not gonna pay extra when you're a lifeguard, though. You think you're gonna pass?
Hopefully.
I want you to.
I know how to swim, but
I
doing
want
4 laps without stopping is crazy.
No, but it's a time. Is a time limit too?
No, you just gotta go back and forth
Oh, that's
4
light.
times.
Because you can take your time.
Yeah, you just gotta pace
you
yourself.
just gotta
But,
pace
we
yourself,
were
yeah.
practicing in the pool
Yeah, I saw that.
yesterday.
Nobody passed.
I stopped at 3.5. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, you just gotta pace yourself. I could do 4. I thought it was a time limit.
If it was time, I was not doing it.
No, I thought it was like 2 minutes to do.
I
4
was
laps.
not doing it.
If it was 2 minutes to do 4 laps, then it's over. But if it's just like you have to just do it slowly, I could do that.
But he said we can't even doggy paddle. I was so mad
Yeah,
because
just keep taking strokes.
like when I got
man.
tired, that's when I doggy paddle.
Yeah, just keep taking strokes, man. Just keep taking
I must
strokes.
look like a starfish.
Keep taking strokes. You'll be all right. But I don't think nobody's gonna pass.
No, she was saying that all the other sites are
Sites?
kind of like in the same predicament as us.
Yeah, they are. But I think from this site, I want to know who's going so I can make some bets on who's not gonna pass.
Oh, it's me, Siobhan, Javon, Johanny, Ash, and Bree, I believe.
Okay, the only one that I will give a chance to is Ash
Oh my God.
because he's an athlete and he
I'm
probably
an athlete.
he has maybe a little. You're a volleyball player?
No, I played softball, flag football. I played basketball before, but that was like
Okay,
for 2
but
years.
I give it to him because he's long, and he was a
Whatever.
basketball player. I think that
Don't you even put that right there. Don't you even do that to him right now.
All right, whatever.
Don't you even.
I think that I give it to him just because I think that he's he's an athlete and he might be able to do it. But besides that, I don't think nobody else is passing.
What about Brittany's doing it too?
I don't think no one's passing. Okay, that's what I say. I say y'all gonna come back when it's Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday we go.
We gonna have no lifeguards.
No, they said that we don't have the 6th, then we can go to Camelback.
Well, guess Camelback's gonna cancel. I see you guys. We're out of here.
Check. 1 2 1 2. Check. Check.
It's Friday. We're out of here.